If you are a cigarette smoker who is currently trying to stop, you are certainly not alone in your journey. In fact, the vast majority of adult cigarette smokers share the same goal of finally kicking the habit for good. According to the latest data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which is commonly known as the CDC, approximately half of all adult smokers made a serious attempt to quit in the year 2023. However, the grim truth behind these numbers reveals a very difficult reality for many individuals. Only 1 out of every 10 smokers was found to be successful in actually giving up the habit. This low success rate is typically not due to a lack of willpower, but rather a significant lack of access to effective treatments, professional advice, or additional support systems. For many, the struggle to quit is a lonely and resource-heavy process that often leads back to the very habit they are trying to escape. There are several traditional methods that smokers have tried over the years in order to stop smoking once and for all. These include the use of nicotine patches, medicated gum, and various forms of behavioral support. While these tools have helped some people, a recent and comprehensive study has highlighted a different approach that is proving to be much more productive. This approach involves the use of nicotine e-cigarettes, which are now being recognized as one of the most effective tools available for those who want to transition away from traditional tobacco products. The research indicates that for many smokers, this modern technology provides the bridge they need to successfully navigate the difficult path toward total abstinence from cigarettes. To understand why this method is gaining so much traction, it is helpful to look at what an e-cigarette actually is. These devices, which are often referred to as vapes, usually contain nicotine but function differently than a combustible cigarette. The device is battery-operated and works by heating up a liquid solution. This process produces an aerosol made up of tiny particles, which is commonly referred to as vapor. Unlike the smoke from a traditional cigarette, which is produced by burning tobacco, the vapor from an e-cigarette provides a different experience that many find helpful when trying to manage cravings. According to the CDC, the use of these devices has become an increasingly popular alternative for those who find that patches or gum simply do not provide the level of support they need to avoid a relapse. The new research regarding nicotine e-cigarettes is quite compelling. The results of the study indicated that the use of these devices lead to significantly higher rates of quitting when compared to nearly every other method. This includes comparisons against non-nicotine e-cigarettes, traditional nicotine replacement therapies, like the patch, and even structured behavioral support programs. Researchers meticulously reviewed data gathered between the years 2014 and 2023 to ensure they had a long-term view of the trends. They discovered that nicotine vapes consistently outperform traditional methods across the board. While some lower quality studies in the past may have produced mixed or confusing results, the strongest and most reliable data now clearly favors the use of nicotine e-cigarettes as a primary cessation tool. As part of this extensive research project, the scientific team developed what they call an evidence and gap map. This tool was designed to determine exactly where additional research is necessary and to provide a clear overview of what we already know to be true. Dr. Angela Defeng Wu, who is a senior researcher and lecturer at the Nuffield Department of Primary Care Health Sciences at the University of Oxford, served as the lead author of this study. She expressed a strong hope that this overview could finally lay to rest any claims that the evidence regarding e-cigarettes is mixed or uncertain. She noted that the evidence is actually very clear and consistent across all of the meta-analyses they consulted. The conclusion of her team was simple yet powerful, which is that e-cigarettes are undeniably effective at helping people stop smoking for the long term. The urgency of finding effective ways to quit is highlighted by the staggering health statistics associated with tobacco use. Cigarette smoking remains the #1 cause of preventable deaths in the United States. According to the CDC, about 11.6% of adults in the country currently smoke cigarettes. This habit results in over 480,000 deaths each year, which is a truly tragic figure. The impact of smoking is not limited to the individual smoker either. as secondhand smoke continues to be a major health hazard. Exposure to secondhand smoke results in approximately 41,000 deaths annually. Tobacco usage can cause a wide range of serious health challenges and is a leading factor in early mortality, which makes the decision to quit one of the most important choices a person can make for their future. Beyond the physical health toll, smoking has also become a major financial burden for individuals and families. Research published in the Bulletin of the World Health Organization in 2025 provided some startling perspectives on the economic impact of this habit. The study noted that the average adult smoker spends roughly 7.2% of their entire annual salary just on cigarettes. To put this into a lifetime perspective, the research offered a specific and sobering example. If an individual began smoking cigarettes at 15 years of age, their life expectancy is statistically reduced to only 55 years. Throughout that shortened lifetime, they will have smoked an estimated 217,752 cigarettes. The financial cost of this habit over a lifetime would equal roughly $8,481, which is money that could have been used for many other life goals. Having a clear goal to quit smoking is one of the absolute best things you can do for your overall wellness and quality of life. The benefits of stopping are immediate and continue to grow as time passes. Not only will you preserve your physical health and significantly boost your potential longevity, but you will also experience a major financial relief. Saving over 7% of your annual salary every year can lead to a much more stable and comfortable lifestyle. When you combine the health improvements with the economic savings, it becomes clear why so many people are looking for the most effective methods to quit. The shift toward using nicotine e-cigarettes as a proven tool offers a new sense of hope for the millions of people who have struggled with traditional methods in the past. The transition toward a smoke-free life is a journey toward reclaiming your health and your future. With the backing of high-quality research from institutions like the University of Oxford and the support of organizations like the CDC, the path to quitting is becoming clearer. While the statistics of the past have been grim, the rise of more effective tools like nicotine vapes provides a much higher chance of success for the 1 in 10 who managed to quit in previous years. By accessing the right treatments and evidence-based advice, smokers can increase their chances of becoming part of the successful group that leaves cigarettes behind forever. Ultimately, the journey to stop smoking is about more than just breaking a habit, because it is about choosing a longer and healthier life for yourself and for those around you who are affected by your choices. Providing smokers with the most effective tools possible is the key to reducing the nearly 500,000 deaths caused by cigarettes every single year. Through persistence and the use of proven methods like nicotine e-cigarettes, the goal of a tobacco-free life is more achievable today than it has ever been before.